Okay, pigeon fanciers, here we are, basketing for week 2. It's about noon. I'll feed these cocks one more time, and I'll probably show the hens this week. They're a little more motivated, but the condition's not there yet. Last week I was behind a little bit, but they're all home but one. That blue one, blue pied right there, blue splash. That's probably the best conditioned bird I have right now. He's really good, and then the blue one in the next box over there, yeah. Those two there are the two best conditioned cocks. But it's just our weather's just been so up and down. We need to get some warmth and we need to get some dryness. Seems like it rains every day, every other day. Today's warm. Tomorrow's going to be 53 degrees. Today's 75 degrees. It's just too up and down to where I can get any type of real condition on them. But they're okay. They loft flew early in the week, really good. And then towards the end of the week, yesterday morning, I tried to loft fly them, and I was really disappointed. Hens gave me about 10 minutes wanting to land, come in. I ended up getting 30 minutes out of them, but they want to get back in here to these cocks and boxes. Cocks gave me about 7 minutes, and they want to get back in here. They hear them hens, so I've got to get the loft flying a little better, but I think all that'll come as the rhythm gets going and the condition gets better. But here's the hens. They're good, don't get me wrong. I'm very happy with the hens. They're good. They're probably one of my first birds entered up there, that number 13 again. But the birds are good. They just got to get a little bit better condition. A little bit better motivation, condition. When I say condition, I'm talking about the total package. Motivation, form, it's all one and the same, and I just don't have it yet this year, and I really blame the weather. So, but we'll see tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be a strong tailwind again, 20-30 mile an hour. So they should come fast. But here again, are they going to overblow like they did last week? So, but we'll see tomorrow, and hopefully I'll show you some birds. Hello, pigeon fanciers. Well, here we are. They released the birds this morning at 6:45. As you can tell, it's a very gloomy, dark, heavy overcast. Very, very, very windy. The wind's blowing out of the west. I'm guessing 15 to 20. Cold, I think it's 45, 48 degrees. But we'll see. Hopefully I can show you some birds coming home. Yesterday was 75 degrees and it was windy, but it was nice. And then now today, here we are, 40-some degrees and heavy clouds, strong winds, and hard to get the birds into condition this way, but it's almost 200 miles to me, so we'll see how they come.
We were inside watching because it was so cold, and he had, I don't know, but he had quite a few on a drop. Looks like they all went in, except for a couple here. We were in because it's just so cold and windy, and they came in a little unexpectedly. I know there was probably at least 5 or 6. Oh, I guess there was just 4.
I don't know whether there was a lot more than 4.
But Dennis said there was more of them with them.
I had 4 together there. Out of that first, there were several here, but 4 of them were mine, but I don't know if the camera can pick it up. But now we're getting a steady mist, and wind still blowing, but I think this misty rain has really stopped them. So we'll see if we can get a few more coming in. Here comes one. Or that's a stray. Yeah, I think that's a stray. Yeah, that's a stray. That's not mine. Okay, here we are in the loft after the birds come home. I'm still missing a few. They were really fast, the first ones. And then there was a little break, and then they dropped in fairly good. All my cocks are home. Several of the hens are home. My first four, I had 4 on a drop. First 4 were all hens. I did miss where they're fighting on the floor or something fierce, the cocks are. They're full of energy. I mean, today was not a good day. Yeah, they had a good tailwind, but, well, I should say a west wind. We fly southwest. But they really were fast, but right when they got, right as they were getting here, it started to mist and then rain, and it is cold. It is in the 40s, and big difference from yesterday at 75 degrees, and I'm telling you, I mean, like I said, they're full of energy. The cocks are really, I thought the cocks were a little better than the hens, but they really are. So we'll see next week, and see how we can do it. You can get a picture of them. Now there's 2 different, one's different, one fighting.
They'll lose their head in a minute.
That's just what they do when they get, I like to see that. I really like to see that on the floor. So that just tells me they're really getting right, I think. If we would ever warm up, we would do good. This wind, I've never seen a year I can remember with wind like this and cold. It's just so cold, windy, rainy. Again today, there was not supposed to be any of this mist and rain, and we got mist and rain for about an hour and a half, maybe even close to 2 hours, right when the birds come. And it just, I don't want to be out in it. I can only imagine these guys don't want to fly in it. I didn't see the birds come. I went in the house. I had another gentleman here that races pigeons, and he's in the process of moving. He come to watch the race, and we sat out here and we got cold. So let's go in the house for a few minutes. I thought it was about 15 minutes too early for the birds, and we were sitting in there looking out the window, and I looked up and there was 8 birds on the loft. At least 8. There might have been 10. There was at least 8. We ran out. 4 of them were mine, and they ran in, but then we went in the house again, or we sat out here for a while and nothing come. We went in, and I was no more in the house for 2-3 minutes, and then 2 more hit. So just too cold to sit out here, and if it's too cold for me, it's too cold for the birds. I'm a big believer in that. They just do not like the cold. So, but anyway, next week's another week. I don't know if I want to fly next week or not. We'll see. I'm waiting to see. I think I did okay today. I know I did real well today. I'm pretty sure I did. So I'll probably ship next week. I was thinking of trying to get these guys all reset and get their heads back together and do 2 or 3 real short tosses, 3 to 5 miles. And but I don't think I'm gonna. I might fly. We'll see how the week goes. Last report I heard, it's going to be a rainy week, but it's going to be maybe not quite as windy, so maybe just a little warmer. I guess time will tell, we'll see. So anyway, till next week.